Hi, and welcome to Stuff We Play, where today I'm not in a game room and there's no video games around me, and that's because, as you probably guessed from the title of this video, I sold my game collection, or most of it. I went from like over 70 consoles at my peak and nearly 1,500 games to now 15 consoles, most of which are actually handhelds, and under 150 games. Huge downsizing, mostly just keeping things I either have an attachment to or that friends or viewers sent me. And that's because thanks to my job and accepting a new position that's more related to what I'm focused on and also related to my degree that I went to university for, we're moving to Germany. Like literally when this video goes out, we'll be like settling in Germany. Where in Germany? That's for me to know and you not to find out. Privacy. But yeah, so I sold my entire game collection. You might be asking, well Jamie, why not put most of that into storage? And now we do have some things in storage with friends and some in a unit right now. But most of that is like heirlooms and stuff. The fact is that I'm not really into collecting as much as I used to be. And then a lot of things I do have, like the Game Wave, are actually going to museums, or they're going to friends who will use them, or I've just outright sell to help pay for the move. I think there's something to be said for collecting. I think when I was a teenager and it was really cheap, and I could go to the flea market and buy like PS2 games for $0.25 each, or NES games for $2 to $3 each, there was a lot of fun to be had in it. But the fact of the matter is that game collecting is so much more expensive than when I first started in high school, probably about nearly a decade back at this point, even over a decade. I guess as well that I own so much stuff that as I went through it, I'm like, I either got certain things just for video, or I intended to do a video on it and never did, or I don't even know why I bought them, and I've certainly never played them and didn't think I'd play them. I just don't think I want stuff as much as I used to, which is kind of antithetical to Stuff We Play, isn't it? Really wanted to focus more on like making memories with my partner than, buying more games that I may or may not play. Now, there's certainly games I'm keeping that I love. Earthbound, for one. I'm not going to sell that. But then again, that one I also got as a gift for Christmas one year when I was a teenager. I think another thing as well is that with a lot of these systems, they just won't work in Germany, and I don't want to deal with power conversions. I have a Retro Freak. That should work no problem. And quite frankly, for most of the retro games I have kept, if I want to play them, I can play them on the Retro Freak. Now, what does this mean for the channel? As you've probably heard me mention, I'm in a new position, a video production based position, which is really cool. And as I move forward and I focus more and more on these other projects, I've realized I don't have as much free time as I used to. And to make sure those projects and those parts of my life are getting the love and care they deserve, not to mention my personal life with my husband and such, I think it's time I retire this YouTube channel. At the end of this year, I'm pretty much going to be considering Stuff We Play wrapped up. There is one more video I for sure have planned after this one, and that's the finale to The Art of Failure. It's on the Gizmondo. It's a video game console with Swedish Mafia ties, and that should be out before Christmas. After that, though, maybe there'll be more content. There's a chance there's probably not. If there is, it'll be sporadic at best. I know my husband talked about giving me a ZX Spectrum at some point because I'll actually be able to play that properly without weird conversions in Europe. And I know I've said in the past if I ever got one, I'd want to do a video, and that's still the case. But for now, once the last AOF goes out, I'm pretty much done. Again, not quitting, just consider the channel retired. No, I'm not disappointed or anything by it. I'm really happy with what I've done over the past 6 years, but I'm ready to move on to other projects. And also with that, I've sold my game collection, and we're moving to Germany for my work. We've had a lot of ups and downs. This has been a lot of fun. I'll still be on Twitter at Stuff We Play, and I'll still be co-hosting the Speedrun Podcast when we do manage to get episodes out with my friend Jazzy. So check that out over at podbean.com. Was it podbean.com/speedrun or speedrun.podbean.com? One of those, it's on the screen right now. So on that note, say it with me one last time. I hope you're looking forward to the AOF finale. Thank you very much for watching. Stay classy, and I'll see you next time.